One thing that I've learned to make a practice of over the years in my personal life is how passionate I am about community, how passionate I am about people, the people I associate with, the people that I want to get to know, the people that I'm trying to bring into my life, the people I'm trying to keep in my life, because those people are adding to you. You want those people adding to you, not subtracting. I've also gotten really good at the people I don't want in my life, moving them out. I'm not saying that's an easy thing to do, but you should be in the business of sorting through friends, associates, colleagues, partners, and figuring out who are the people that add to your life and who are the people that subtract from your life. Sometimes it's addition by subtraction. When I'm talking about building community and building friendships and building relationships that add to me, I'm looking for things that can help me mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, spiritually. I just have to continue to try to build a whole man. And that's not an easy thing to do, as we all know. Walking through life is not easy. So having men and women that continually bring the best out of you, that continually point, to the goodness and continue to help you develop and grow and reflect on positive things is massive. I have many people that I call. I can think of one gentleman right now who I called when I was, battling the idea of trying to convert my life to Christ and be a better version of myself. And I'm, trying to figure this whole thing out. And I remember calling this person many times and communicating with them and sharing what I was struggling with and getting their feedback. I remember talking to a different person. All these people are still in my life. I remember talking to a different person about trying to figure out where I was at in life and where I was going and what I was going to do next, because I was at a crossroads. When I was leaving the mortgage business, I was at a place where I didn't really know what I wanted to do next. I knew that my best and highest use was in sales, but they treat salespeople like running backs. Bring 6 or 7 of them to camp, see who makes it to the roster. And so anyone can get a desk and a cubicle and come in your office with a phone. That's what sales generally looks like, especially from a 1099 commission sales perspective where I was coming from. And so I'm phoning friends and calling people and asking them their opinions and trying to get advice on what I should do next. And I found my way into the insurance business. But that was through a process of multiple different relationships and utilizing those relationships for the good. As I was growing a business, you better believe I found people that were good in business and understood how to invest and understood how to deal with negativity and understood how to have their best mindset every single day. And so I understand that networking and building this community is going to be important. It was important for me. It's going to be important for you. Find your players. You're always looking for players. You're always looking for your people. And sometimes people are here for a season. Sometimes they're here for a reason. Sometimes they're here for a lifetime. You don't know. The cards are going to kind of always play. The deck is continually shuffling. They're always coming out. The cards are continuing to come out. You got to figure out how you're going to play the hand that you're being dealt in the season you're being dealt that hand. There's no way to have a crystal ball on how this thing is all going to play out. People that I thought would be with me for life ain't in my life right now. And then there's people that came out of nowhere and kept providing value and kept providing insight and kept providing structure. And those people are closer now than maybe I thought they would ever be. And so you've got to continue to adjust and readjust when it comes to community. But this is a skill set you have. I think this is a critical skill set that you have to have. And when I'm building a relationship, I was dealing with a problem in my business where I don't feel like we did a good job building culture. So I called a friend of mine who does a great job building culture, and I said, hey, what would you do in this situation? And we just had talks on top of talks on top of talks. This person cared. This person was invested in our friendship. This person was invested in seeing me get better as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, and get better at helping and serving people. They were not done until it was complete. And then we now trade ideas on building culture. And so you understand, we all need people that are adding to us. We all need people that are continuously walking this journey of life with us. And so as you see in business, you're continuously, I would say, casting a net to see who's in. And sometimes you're going to get somebody who says they're in and says all the right things and does a lot of those things and then one day doesn't. But you got to understand, hurt people, and healthy people help people. You're going to have both. And I think it's good to have both because there's no one side of the coin it doesn't always flip on tails. It doesn't always flip on heads. You get both. I look at people and I see them for the best intentions that they have. I don't have a desire to see the worst in people. I do not. And I've been burned and I've been hurt and I've been in precarious positions. I don't want to approach life from that lens. There's so much good in people. And even the people that might have hurt you, there's still good in them. It's just maybe that season ended and maybe it didn't end the way you wanted to. Maybe it ended abruptly. But just understand this. You are in the relationship business when you're in business. And you're dealing with relationships from all walks of life. You need to understand that people need to see what is in it for them and what's in it for them and their family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think the only way for someone to be about the team is if them and their families' needs are being met. I think that's a healthy relationship. If I'm dealing with independent contractors got to get paid. They got to get paid on time. The work has to be clearly defined. They have to know exactly what's happening. Then you have to make sure that, you got to build these relationships. And the way trust is built is I say I'm going to do something, I do it. You say you're going to do something, you do it. I say I'm going to do something, I do it. You say you do something, and then we find a way to get closer and closer and utilize each other more. And that's where benefit of the doubt comes into play. Be in the relationship business, be in the building business, be in the people are great business, be in the giving people the benefit of the doubt business, and you'll continue to see amazing people come in your life and do amazing things. You need people to do the impossible. It was only impossible until the right people showed up. And so you need people to help you do the impossible. You're not going to do it with robots. You're not going to do it all with systems. I love you, but people are the things that drive the system. So if this is providing value to you and this is something that you see that can help or help others, please share it. Please comment. Let's have a conversation about it. What are relationships you're building out there? What are people doing? What have you seen in your life where people are coming alongside you and helping you build your vision, build your dream? Please subscribe. We love the support you're giving us. Thank you.